Okay, quick Tuesday morning radar update. So we're pretty much going sideways really on the markets here. The story is growth stocks are walking to the beat of their own drum, and many of the growth stocks are actually gold stocks as well. The precious metals are doing fine. So I'm just going to buzz through these screens. Obviously, I'm going to be loaded in a lot of the stocks, what I talk about in the gold space especially. And we've got this new base on gold. This is the first punch out. We've got a little bull flag here, and it's trying to go further. It's hard to argue with the gas in the tank of the gold stocks as well. So I'm just going to quickly just buzz through a couple of my screens, and if you're interested in what we do here, I'm mainly a trend follower of, when I talk about taking positions in stocks, I'm looking for high growth, higher beta, small to mid cap stocks that can re-rate. And when I talk about large caps, that's going to be usually a swing trading time frame, but I do hold large caps for larger moves as well on the family portfolio. So they're the lanes I do business when I'm, talking about stocks. The third lane is just dollar cost averaging my pension, and that's obviously done fantastically well through the correction, beginning of the year, doubling up on those payments, and has worked handsomely. So up on day-to-day screen, I'm just going to buzz through this. We'll just get past the investment trusts. Kia, obviously, we looked at this from the pullback, 250 stock. Swing day was this day here, and out of the swing day, it's punching up. We've got news today. It's punching up towards the highs again. Not the cleanest pullback, but reverse fall base, pullback to mean trend. That's the slingshot you're looking for. CVSG. I'll just buzz through these and look for interesting ideas. What I've just gone through. It's a pretty good market. It's a stock pickers market. Here's another one. Went through a couple of weeks ago. We got the swing point, and it's heading back up to highs there. It's your slingshot entry. We're into the metal stocks now. Obviously, the big juggernauts tend to be very efficient, and the smaller cap, high growth ones, inefficient, and that's what you want. Obviously, the gold stocks have been doing fantastically well. Been trending for a couple of years. Just buzz through these, and then I'll quickly have a look at the volume leaders as well. Yeah, PAF, just like a juggernaut, isn't it? It's up huge for those at my group who got in from the stage one. I was loaded in, still am loaded in other stocks, so I didn't take this base, but huge move from there. I actually got involved here, and it's up over 130% now from where I got involved, which is fantastic. It just kept melting up on its journey, and it's turned into a real leader, a true market leader. JD broke out of this potential stage one. It's a bit under the trend, against trend, and it's working on a swing day today. So I'll just throw that over into the watch list, because it might make tonight's screen. It might not, but it'll be one to have a look at later in the end of day. Wix, we looked at this one last night as well. It's obviously a pretty messy pullback, but if you're going for a bigger move, I see it. I see it. We got the swing day, didn't we, yesterday? CNC, you know, skin in the game. A lot of these ones I've been talking about for a long time. You know, we're loaded in these, and same again. I had no cash to take this one here. I actually got involved over here and added to it aggressively in this little area. It's in trend mode now, and well, it's up 100% today from where I got involved. So happy days. Working on a higher high there. Sorry if I was shouting down the microphone. We get a little bit excited in a market like this. It really has been a good market just the last week or so, and seen a lot more action. Stocks acting like stocks should act. So it is 11 o'clock, and we should have traded 35% to be on average daily volume. To be on conviction, that would be 53%. You know, I've just put it on average. There's 60 stocks here, and I'm just going to fly. In fact, first, I'm just going to tell you what sectors are in play. Financials, industrial metals, precious metals, obviously, and then a mix. And then I'm going to order these by earnings per share growth and just have a buzz through and have a quick look at some of these stocks, what are moving. SLP, obviously, skin in the game on some of these. You know, I got involved here, and I've added to this position. It's punching higher today. I think I did I do a video? Go to the videos, go back one. Breakouts are sometimes an event, but usually a process. And it did a little shuffle. What I look for here, we talked about it in last night's live screening session. A little shuffle, what I want to see happen in a breakout, and on an end of day basis and on an opening basis, and that happened today. So this is getting some nice follow through today. Let me just buzz through a few more. SRB, yeah, you know, another true market leader, UK growth space. I mean, look at this thing now. It's plus 500% out of the stage one. Stage two, we called this last chance saloon around this area, and it kind of got a little bit messy, but still it's up way over 100% out of that last chance saloon base. Absolutely fantastic. CNC, yeah, doing exactly what it should be doing. Pullbacks, higher highs, pullbacks, higher highs. And let me just fly through a few more of these volume leaders, and we'll just quick scan through these. CRCL there. So this one I've got no forward numbers on it. I presume it's still loss making. What's this one trying to base out Easter? Same. I presume it's still loss making. No forward numbers on it. So if you're interested in riding some, job for it, doesn't matter what style you trade, trading basis, we've got it covered. How to choose stocks, we can look at them, compare them against the sector, compare them against the whole UK market. Same for the US. We're looking for growth. We're looking for stocks what have got a reason to trend. We're looking for orderly price action. And we're looking for low risk early entries. And go to tradingbasis.co.uk and have a dig through the website there. The job is to do one thing extremely well. Turn up every day, never disappear. And that's what we do. Okay, I will leave it there. Another fantastic day in stocks.